Go.
Hello, dear, and welcome to another segment of Possibilities with Esther from Ntr Tv. Possibilities with Esther is a program specially designed to channel your mindset to the possibilities of life. As you can see, Possibilities with Esther, it means Esther must have gone through a lot, and I'm here to share little knowledge that I know, how it best helped me in my life. And I hope as you watch this program, you will have one or two testimony, at least one thing to learn from it that will definitely impact on you or the people around you. And today I am having a special guest. A special guest with me because she has been a colleague, a mother, a friend, and also a teacher to me. So I welcome Ma Louisa Poth.
Hello.
So my Possibilities with Esther.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Possibilities of Esther.
Yeah, yes. Possibilities with Esther. Yeah. I love this name so much.
With Esther.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ma, thank you so much for having you. And the topic I would like to talk about is choices and decision.
For me, choices is an opportunity or the power or right to select, while decision comes from or reaching conclusion or resolution after consideration.
Okay, wow, that was a powerful one. Okay, let's see the definition from the dictionary between choices and decision. Now, from the dictionary definition, you can also check it out. Decision is the act of or need for making up one's mind. I take that again. Decision is the act or need for making up one's mind. And for choice is the right, power, or opportunity to choose. So decision comes from cutting off, choice comes from perceive. So Ma, from your experiences, you talk about what do you think? Do you think you say people need to take decision before choices?
For me,
okay.
First, I made the decision because in a lot of, like for example, in projects, I don't have to choose or make choices, but what I have to do is to determine what is my decision because I don't have a lot of things to select on. I just give one project and then I do it. I am determined to do it. So that is decision.
How do you make the choice? How does the choice comes out? They say the decisions we make determines the choices that comes out of it or the results that comes out of something like that.
But before, it is decision first for me. And then, for example, I made a project and then to whom or where will it be held? Then that is the choices.
That's after you must have chosen this one.
Yeah.
Like you decide you will take this women, for example, let's say the women program in terms of violence or something, then it's your choice to know which company you want them to be involved in it. Did I get it right?
Yes, and the target market, of course.
Yeah.
The
target market should be the choice, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. So as of course, you are of a lot to share, I'm very sure, because you are of a particular age and time compared to me, and I would love you to be able to tell us what do you think the process in which we need or the importance we need to take decision first than choices?
Because like for example, in choices, there are many alternatives. But in decision, there is no system of alternatives. Immediately, you are determined to decide.
I love that. Yeah. It means determination comes with decision. Like you have to decide for you to determine. It means it comes with sacrifices.
True.
For you to make a decision.
That's why I'm telling you that decision always comes from experiences, good decision. But experiences comes from bad decision.
Experiences comes from bad decision.
Yeah.
Decision comes from experiences.
Good decision comes from experience.
There's a twinkle actually on it.
It's a conflict actually.
Yeah.
And choice is always influenced by a person's belief. You know?
Yeah.
Because if you're going, like for example, you're telling me you're going to the department store and you believe that this product will really do good for you. So you have to choose that product.
But it's now your choice to.
Yeah. It's your belief on something. It's your perception to choose or select.
So how do you, what are this is a little bit personal. How does the choices you make in life, do you feel like the choices you made or your decisions you made must have caused or one or two pains in your life?
Yes, it's always like that. But because if you decide on something, you immediately decide on something, but you never know what will be the outcome of your decision. It's a burden actually. Decision is a burden, while this choice is a contentment, happiness. If you choose something, you're happy because you choose that, you like it, right? But decision is long term. And sometimes there is regression afterwards.
So what's your advice for people like to be able to avoid should they make sure they take the decision, or how? I want to have more insights, more details.
If you're going to decide on something, you should be determined and look the aspect of everything before deciding. Sometimes, like for example, we decide on things like worries, fears, love, you decide immediately. But you have to determine yourself and look at the aspect of it before deciding. That's for me.
Do you have any, for example, let me use myself as an example. The first time I came to Turkey, that was like 10 years ago. Okay, I decided. Will I say I chose? Because at that time I didn't know the outcome. I didn't know so many things. Like I just choose to come with my ex to Turkey. But because I just chose it, I didn't just decide. It was formed. It was a decision of other people that made me to choose to come to Turkey in the first time. You understand?
Yes.
So when I came, because it was the decision of people around me that influenced my choice to come without making a proper investigation about the man I'm going with or the environment and all that, back at home. She's going to abroad and all that. So when I came, I was expecting more because it was a choice, and choices comes with excitement.
True.
So when I came, the excitement were not really there, and I become disappointed. Okay?
See?
Yeah, which affected my life, my mindset, and so many other things. When I went back to Nigeria, the second time I was coming back, it was my decision. It wasn't people's choices or decision and my choice. It was my decision to come. And the mindset I used to come to Turkey the second time, because I decided, I was determined, it was my decision. I came not just for the fun, but also to look at the positive side of it.
Yes, it's more in deciding your life.
Yeah, it's more deciding on my life.
Yes.
Now, this is the point I am trying to make our viewers to understand, that decisions we make has a huge impact on whatever thing we're laying down than the choices we make.
Because, decision is the hardest thing. Because this will come, where should you be and where will you want to be?
Yeah.
So, at that time, when you're first going to Turkey, there is no determination because you are encouraged by person around you, or people around you.
Yeah.
So, whatever decision you make, it should always be determination.
Yeah.
Whether it will not be a good one or what, you should determine yourself in making decision.
Yeah.
And consider all angles of it. All angles of that thing where you will going to decide something, when you decide something.
So what, do you have any experience you can share with us? Be it a project that you started and then it's or something, because I in possibilities, I love people to hear about experiences than just the theory. It makes people to fit into the situation.
Yes, I would be transparent enough, because sometimes because of your, worries, fears, and I also telling love, sometimes you really decide on something that it is not worth for.
Yeah.
You know, but what you have to do is when that happens to everyone, that you decide on something and after a while you regret it,
Yeah.
just move on. And just move on and keep going. But there are also decisions in my projects wherein you decide on something, but people around you don't help you. So you will be the only one deciding for everything. You do that project for everyone, for people around, for people, so that you will help people. But however, something after a while, they won't support you. So you'll be the only one working on everything. So that's it. Love your decision. Yes, decision. If you decide something, love your decision because it's your decision. It is coming from your heart, coming from your mind. But however, there is always regression. And it's a burden. It's a burden, really. A decision is a burden. So before you make a decision, I will reiterate again, to consider all the angles. In decisions, there is no alternative. In choices, there is. Because you have the alternative to choose. But in decision, it's there. So you have to cope up everything. Sacrifices, tolerance, patience, reservation is there all. So you have to consider everything when you decide something. For
example, let's say in terms of relationship, maybe she said, that's very critical. Like in terms of relationship, we deal with women thing like women rape, violence, and all that.
Yes.
And we think a lot of women just don't know the importance of decision.
That's why.
Yeah, the importance of decision. Let's even keep the woman thing aside.
Yes.
Let's say in general life.
Yes.
Most times people are stuck in a situation because they are scared to take a decision because decision usually comes so big, so heavy that
great impact.
Yes, it's like change, and people are scared of change. Decision comes with change.
And would you believe that little decision, small decision, change a lot, change people.
True.
It makes changes, even small decisions only.
Yeah, of course.
So people would have to consider everything in making a decision because that will be a great change in your life if you decide on something. Sometimes we don't even study this thing before in your life before making decision. We just immediately decide because of fear. Sometimes I will again say fear, worries. You're in love, so you decide immediately. But after a while, regression.
Yeah, it's okay. That's a hot guy. Oh, that's a hot babe.
Yeah.
I just have to choose between the so many admirers.
Yeah.
You're excited. You're excited. Yeah. Most times we make choices out of excitement. Okay, hold that thought there because I still have, you've not still answered my own question out of your own experience, but we will do that after the commercial break. Hope you're still there with us, and I will still be here with Ma Louisa to share into her own thoughts and knowledge about the choices she has made, the choices that people make, and we see how we can learn something from it. Just stay with us and we'll be back after the commercial break. Welcome back to the second segment of Possibilities with Esther, and I'm here with a special guest, Ma Louisa Paul, and we have been talking about decision and choice. Decision, the decisions we make in our life, and how the choices we choose to take in our life. And I have a written note here that said, don't rush to the point of decision, reconnect to the place of choice.
Yes.
First.
Because everything in our life is a reflection of your choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the decision is the destiny that shape your life.
So it means, you know, in life there's a point in time where you feel whatever decision you make is just not it. Like You felt probably you took all the sacrifices and said,
Yes.
this is what I decided. This is what I decide. This is what I chose for my life. And then it just doesn't connect. It just doesn't work out well for you.
So I will ask you something. What if you decide on something that is wrong?
Yes.
Yes. How do you correct? Do you correct it, or what do you say? Regression after, or do you correct it yourself, or maybe blame yourself after a while? What do you do if you got the wrong decision?
This is where motivation, mindset, everything comes in place.
Yeah.
There's there's a strategy I always use, because you see, I think we humans, we can't just say we succeed without making wrong choices.
Yeah.
We can't appreciate a good choice if we don't make a wrong choice. We can't even appreciate these good decisions without actually experiencing bad decisions.
True.
So for me, if I should find myself in a situation, in a decision that I made that ended up being wrong, I need to reconnect with myself. I need to sit down. I need to sit down and look at it. Esther, where did you get it wrong? I need to talk to myself. And this is a part I think most people get it so wrong, because the moment you make it, it was your decision. The options was laid on you.
Okay.
It was laid there for you to choose. Just choose anyone from there. But then it's left for you to decide which one you are choosing. So for me to be in a bad situation, it means I chose it and I decided to pick it. So when it goes wrong, I don't need to blame someone.
Even yourself, you don't have to blame.
I have to blame Esther first.
Yes.
Esther, why did you do this? Maybe I wanted this because of that, because of... Now, how can I change it?
Okay.
How can I change it to go back to the right place?
Again,
to the right place. Remember, it was the wrong decision. It's like, I have this pen, this is black, and I have red. But I thought this black pen looks beautiful. But then I need to write up with red pen. But because this looks beautiful, doesn't mean the ink inside is red.
Yes.
And I had the choices. The other pen, now I'm using imagination. Now the other pen looks red, but the ink inside is black. Now, because my determination, my wants, my need is red ink, but the black pen looks very beautiful. So I picked it and I write. I'm like, oh no, it's writing different. That's not what I want.
So what will you do?
So what should I do? Should I begin to clean? I say, you, this pen, why did you look so beautiful and you deceived me? No, the pen was there. I went for the pen. I decided to take the pen. So it's me, right? Now, what I need to do to get back to the red color pen, which is looking like black, I need to see, why am I going for this? I need to blame myself first before I blame the pen, right? And I go back and I pick that one. And when I write, though it might look black, but then it gives me the perfect result I want. So everything bounces on Esther.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand the logic.
Yes.
Because why I bring this is because I feel a lot of people are in the place of their wrong decisions. Simply because they don't want to accept their mistakes.
That's reality.
Yeah, it's just the reality. You already know that that person was there before you met. You need to understand if it is business, right?
Right.
That person could meet with anybody and will still do that same business. And then we hold the anger. And then we not be able to move forward because we keep blaming this person, blame our mom, blame our dad, without thinking of, when did we decide this? And be able to say, okay, it was my decision. So I need to know how to retrieve it.
And wrong decision also is a bridge on what they call this, learning something. It connects you again, and it made you good because you've learned from your decision.
Just as we said that if you don't fail, you will not know the value of success.
True.
So a successful person is a failure. A failure is a successful person.
Perfect. It's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's why you don't have. Are you going to blame yourself always on if you make always a wrong decision? Do you have to blame always yourself?
Mm-mm.
Because there are sometimes we decide, but we really don't know what will be the aspect of it.
Yeah.
So we have other immediate decision on, for example, if somebody in your family, the doctor says, oh, you have to choose from, we are going to operate this one or will not. So you have the immediate decision. I said, yes, but what happened? The more sacrifices the patient have. So what will you do after that? You blame yourself. Oh, she must be alive now if I did not let her be operated. So something like that. So you always blame for yourself forever if, like for example, that instances somebody died because you decide on wrong things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people stay in the place of darkness because they're not forgiving themselves. It's okay to blame yourself, but it's not okay to dwell in it for a long time.
Yeah.
They said when someone dies, cry. It's okay to feel the pain, but don't stay on that pain for a long time. You're supposed to express it out. You're supposed to let it flow, vibrate everything out. Then you can now move. But some people just lay there like, okay, he did this, she did that, and then they just stay there, and then life is moving forward. You know?
That's why no blaming.
No
For
blaming.
me, no blaming. Accept reality and face it peacefully.
Yeah.
That's it. Because if you keep on blaming yourself, you cannot move on.
You can't move on.
And you always be at the negative part of your life. So decision is always, it's a great impact in our life. It brings changes always, and we learn lessons. We learn lessons.
Talking about changes. Change. You said change is painful, huh?
Yeah, but you have to accept it. You have to show that there was a change.
Yeah.
If you get the wrong decision, show that there is a change afterwards and embrace everything.
Yeah. Louisa, how was life for you as a child?
Oh.
Now I'm going deep into the past.
Yeah. I'm the youngest in the family, so I never have difficulties like my other siblings. So I'm okay. But there is a lot of adjustments because if you are given a good childhood since then, and then after a while you come to a little darkness of your life, there is a lot of adjustment. Sometimes I cannot accept reality. Why is this happening to me when in fact I have a good life before, and now it's not as good as that.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is accept. Accept. Very hard. People always tell us, accept. You have to accept. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
I really can't say it, but it's not easy to accept. It's easy to say accept. Oh, enjoy. Accept. Accept. But the pain is there.
Yeah.
The pain is there.
And talking about that, it worries me when because I have been in so many situations that people will just say, Esther, we understand. But you could see nobody understand.
No.
And the truth is, no one is going to understand until we accept it. But it's the process of us healing that worries me the most. How do we heal from the mistakes of our decision?
Time heals.
Or choices. Yeah.
Time heals. And if people are telling you, oh, Esther, come on, you'll forget it, something like that, it's a comfort. They are just giving you comfort. But in reality, deep inside them, they also pity you. But always people comfort each other, Even though, for example, you have a problem and you cry, I will say, oh, relax, you can do it. No,
Yeah.
it's a comfort, but deep down inside me, I cannot tell it to you, oh Esther, I pity you of what happened.
It's true.
Yeah, it's
so,
all comfort.
Les Brown, one of my motivators I love so much is Les Brown. He said, when you tell people your problem, deep inside of them, they will say, oh, thank God it wasn't me.
True.
So when you think you're telling people your problem, that person is pitying you, and he's deeply inside of him say, oh, that was terrible on you. Thank God it wasn't me. But it still does not mean that people shouldn't voice out, because a lot of people are going through depression because they keep things in their mind, they keep things in their heart. They are scared of opening up so that they will not be judged. They will not be judged by the decisions they made. You know, people always tell you, like, are you a kid? Why did you have to choose that? Why did you choose to be in that position? Were you a kid? In Africa, in Nigeria, there's a broken English. We say, they tie something for your neck. Like, it means, did somebody tie something on your neck to drag you there? So it makes so many people not to speak out in terms of rape, in terms of a lot of things, because of the decisions we make.
But sometimes people try to tell it to other people. For example, I have a problem, I tell it to you to relieve. It's a relief of the problem itself. However, people always comfort each other. For example, you tell me about a problem, I will comfort you, but deep down inside, I pity Esther because of what happened. But because you don't want an add-on to pain, we just comfort the person. That's it. That's why sometimes people tell me, oh, you move on. It's like that. Life is really like that. Sometimes I don't believe in them because I experienced it. I know that they are just there comforting me, but it's me who will drive my life. At last, it's still your choice. It's to take a decision and see, okay, you're actually moving or you're not moving. So what I would like to know, what do you think about, what is your life philosophy? How do you view life? For me, life should always be, changing. You change your life every time. If you experience something, change it to good one. It's learning. It's a learning. And life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Those people who have problems should always think that life is beautiful. There is no such person who is exempted in problems. And after the storm, it will be calmed down. After there is calming after the storm. That's it. I love that so much. It's like most people, they feel like their own problem is bigger. Yes, there's some problems that are actually bigger. There's a book I read called The Choice. The Choice is a woman that went through during the Holocaust war, during the Hitler time, that she survived and all that. She said after that she became a psychologist, because she survived so many things. Like her parents were killed. She survived living in hunger. She became like a bone. During the Hitler time, how people look so hungry, like bones during that time. But something she said after she became a psychologist and meeting people, she counseled like soldiers, army that have gone to war and came back. She counseled people, family, and all of that. And from the theory, after everything, she said, there is no pain that is bigger than the other. Like the fact that you see this person who lost a whole family in pain, and the person who probably she ordered a car, maybe a yellow car, and they delivered a different type of a yellow car, and she's so angry and all that. The pain in it, she said, the pain is the disappointment that comes with it. So there's nothing like this pain is higher than the other one. Like pain is a pain. The pain you feel that it's normal, if it's been transferred on me, it will be a heavy pain.
The pain that I feel is so heavy on me. If it should be transferred to you, it's like, it's a small pain. So it's what matters is who is feeling the
carrier.
pain. Yes, the carrier.
The carrier.
Yeah, of that pain. So I would love to use this opportunity to tell people that irrespective of decision that we make, the wrong choices we make, problem is bound to happen on people.
Yes, and maybe yes, because of the carrier, no? But really, we have all problems, different intents only.
Yeah.
Different intents.
Yeah, and for that person, if you happen to be that person that you feel your problem is bigger and you don't deserve to go through that, I am so sorry, but the all choice, the decision is yours to be able to find your inner self, to be able to find yourself and know how to move forward, because someone's problem is bigger than yours. Your problem is bigger than someone's own.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's just a challenge and struggles every day. But sometimes, Esther, life is tiring.
I love life. But it can be very tiring.
Really. Very tiring at times.
There's this thing they said, African woman. I'm used to people telling me, "Oh, Esther, you're a strong woman. You're doing everything by yourself. You're like a man. You're like I'm a woman. I'm supposed to be taken care of."
Yes.
Sometimes I feel tired. Like I want to be a lazy woman. They say, I just want to be a lazy woman. I want to be taken care of. I don't want the name. I feel like the name strong.
Yeah.
It hinders some people from being themselves. Every day they have to be that strong.
Yeah.
Every day they have to try to prove the point to people
to be
strong. Actually they're strong. Meanwhile, deep inside, you're not
it's
strong.
Not.
Yeah.
Single mothers, you are a single mother, right? Single mothers is a daunting task.
It's so hard. But then
very hard.
We have to move forward.
Yes.
It's a movement.
Sometimes saying I'm okay and everything will be all right is escape.
Yeah.
It's an escape.
It's an escape. It's a decision.
Escape of you just like to be called strong, but deep down inside it's not. Always people, sometimes what I've experienced in my life, Esther, as a broken marriage, is imagine I have to be strong because I'm the founder of an organization, women organization, and I'm telling myself I have to be strong because I'm the founder. But deep down inside, no, it kills me. Every day it kills me. But I have to be strong because I have an organization and I am the founder, and I have to show my members that I am strong.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. I know how it can be, My sister would tell me, Madam, possibilities. I said, leave me alone. Yes. Sometimes we preach it, but we don't act it. It's called human.
All people in the Philippines said, you're a love counselor in the radio, and then you have problem in your love
relationship.
You cannot determine what is happening now. But it's okay.
It's a decision. It's probably, sometimes they said the decision might look bad, but it's for good.
It's
like
for good.
Nothing happens without a reason. Nothing happens by a mistake. Sometimes we have to, decisions we make, the choices we make, it determines another good result that will come out of it.
That's my, that's what motivation I am having now. Something is better for you.
Something is always better. When you stop believing, when you stop changing, when you stop determining, when you stop having a choice, is when you know you are not in this life again. Because as long as you're alive, it means life goes on. The choices will be there. The decisions will be there. The challenges, we can't run away from it. Like it has become
given.
Like part of life. Yes, we have to go through the challenges. It's like a gold. A gold goes through a hard process.
We must remember that don't let emotion destroy your life.
Can you please put more emphasis on that?
Yes,
because I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah,
So.
because if you're going to trace or always have your emotion in your heart, of course you will feel down.
Yeah.
It will destroy your life, your decision, and everything. If you are emotionally stressed, emotionally disturbed, because you follow your emotion, right? And you sometimes, if you follow your emotion, you have bad decision. So don't let your emotion destroy your life. Just never. I mean, you are always connected with that emotion. You're having a feeling of stress, emotionally disturbed. So detach from it.
Just gonna
detach from emotion, so that
emotional management.
so that it will not destroy your life. It will really destroy your life. Set it aside. Set it aside.
Wow, I'm really enjoying this segment because when we talk about decision, when we talk about choices, is a big thing. Is a big thing in our life. We make decisions, we make choices every single day. Every time we wake up, is our decision to take that phone to check through the messages. It is our decision to go into this business. It is our decision to take on this lifestyle and everything. But there's a need for us to know the differences between decision and choices. The choices you make, it determines a lot. But the moment we know that decision takes sacrifices, choices are fun. Decision, you need to really know, okay, why are you doing this? The decision, you must have the 3 whys. Why am I, how? You have to ask all these questions. Why am I doing this? What? Where? When? But choices, we just go into it for fun. We just go into it for fun.
Yes.
So it's very important that we take a very critical thinking over the decisions we make. And when you make the wrong decision, you have to reconnect with the choices you make.
Reconnect.
It's like going back to how the choices you made from, you know, for example, I go to this store, I'm going to Ayusbir to go and buy my banana or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I go there, when I get a bad banana, then I have to think of next time which store am I going to go to.
True. Because that is what I'm telling, that there exists an alternative on your choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what can you, what do you think about possibilities with Esther?
Oh.
Yeah, this is my part. This is my time.
You know, possibilities is always a coach, a life coach, life coach for me. Your possibilities is life coach because, for example, I'm having a problem right now and I happen to watch your show at NTR, of course. There will be changes because I will be uplifted. I will be enlightened. So it's a life coach actually. Her program is a life coach actually, and gives, you know, it's not giving challenges, it gives light to our life. Yeah. Because if I am having a problem, I carry a heavy burden and I watch possibilities, I will think about, this program gives me a lighter side of my life. I will be enlightened and I will know how will I treat life.
Thank you so much.
Challenges.
Now I'm blushing.
Keep on watching Possibilities with Esther.
Yeah, keep watching Possibilities.
Yes.
Now, can we have your final word on the decision? I know you have advised from your own experience, but I would like you to give us a final word for this program.
Whatever decision you made for your life, never regret it. It is your determination to select or to choice, or your what do you call this? It is your determination to choose what is the best and never regret. Learn from your lesson. Learn from your bad decision because you get it from your experiences. So if you have a bad decision, don't ever regret. Don't ever blame someone. Move on.
You need to move on. Thank you so much, Ma Louisa, for having you on this program. And hopefully I will have you again on another segment in this program.
Okay.
Okay, people, we are coming to almost the end of this program. And I hope you have learned something from this program. And I want to also use this opportunity to tell all of you that have been sending messages to Ntr TV about my program. I really appreciate. And if you have anything you would like to discuss, please feel free to write text message on Ntr TV, and make sure, please, you said you want this message to go to Esther James. I'll make sure we check the messages. If I do not get to reply you on time, it means it must have gotten mixed into other messages, but I will try to get back to you messages as soon as possible. And on this program, next time, we will bring more topics. But before then, please take your decisions serious. Most times we take choices. It's just like you just go to shopping without knowing what you exactly need. We have necessity, we have wants, we have needs. So we should be able to differentiate on that. And it's okay if you have made some bad decisions in your life. It's not the end of the world. Moreover, if you don't make mistakes, there is no way you'll be able to know the bad one and the good one. It's just like if you don't know black, you'll not be able to identify what is right. True. What is white, I beg your pardon. So please, whatever decision you have made, whatever choices you must have made in your life, you can still reconnect. You can still reconnect with yourself. You can still go back and see, where did you get it wrong? I can only share from my own experience which has worked for me, so I can use this as a practical advice to you, that I try to, in as much as possible, not to blame the person whom I have chose, whom I have decided, the outcome of whatever decision I found in my life. Most times, we don't wait for people to tell us sorry. Sometimes we have to even tell them sorry, even when they don't deserve it. Not because it's going to heal them, but because it's going to heal us. And also decision, when you find yourself in a bad decision or choices that you've made, you need to forgive yourself. True. When you forgive yourself, you'll find it easy to be able to move forward. We have a lot of stories from relationship where disappointment comes from either the man or either the woman. We have marriages who have crumbled. We have business people who were disappointed in all those things. And you know what? The mind records everything that you keep thinking all the time. If you keep thinking that you're a failure, if you keep thinking that the decisions you made was your mistakes, if you keep blaming yourself, I'm telling you, this is what your brain will keep storing. It will keep storing it like that, and it will keep reminding you that you have made a rotten choice. You have made a wrong decision, and it means nothing is going to go well for you. No, it's not going to happen like that. I'm even trying to keep away the spiritual aspect of it, so that you will not say, because I'm in this religion or in that religion, or I'm being biased or whatever. This is a circular thing. This is a reality, that whatever thing you keep thinking about your mistakes, trust you me, your mistakes will keep bouncing on your face. When you keep thinking about the good things that you supposed to have done, then you see the areas whereby you need to make adjustment will begin to automatically appear in your presence, or even situation. So you are not alone. Just when you think that your own case is higher than somebody, trust you me, another person is going higher than that. So what do? Forgive yourself. Think about, reconnect with the choices you've made in life, and you'll be able to make a very good decision. We can't run away from problems of life, but you know what? Possibilities with Esther is here to motivate you. And I can only do that if you allow me. So allow possibilities to be able to impact you, motivate, inspire you, and also to make you be watching Ntr TV all the time. And we have come to the end of this program for today, and I hope you keep following our social media from YouTube, from Instagram, and also you can follow me on Instagram at PristyJ16, and follow Ntr TV Instagram for more details and for more information. Stay tuned again, and thank you. Love you all.